Now the important points to be covered here. First is what is linear equation in two variables. Then we will be going for the different solutions method, that is graphical method, substitution method, elimination method. Then in graphical methods we will be going through types of solutions of on graph. So now let us start with the first, that is what is linear equation. See, linear equations are such equations whose highest power of variables is 1. Here he is talking about two variables. So for example, we will have some equations like this: x plus 3y equal to 6, 2x minus 3y equal to 12, and he is saying pairs of linear equation in two variables. So we will be always having two equations as a pair and we have to solve them. Here x is one variable with power 1 and y is the second variable with power 1. So both are one variable power equations, and pair means two equations. So here we are given two equations, both are with variable 1. Now let us see the general form. General form, they say two equations will be there. So a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. And second equation will have a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. That means in the first equation the variable x and y will have coefficients a1, b1 and constant will be c1. Whereas for the second equation the coefficient of x will be a2, coefficient of y will be b2 and the constant term will be c2. Now let us move to the solutions of linear equation. So let me give the heading methods of solving linear equation. Here linear equations means two variables only. So we will be talking for two variables. The first method is graphical method, where we will be solving both the equations graphically. Now let us solve the equations first by graphical method. So I am taking the same equations as I have taken in the example. So first equation was x plus 3y equal to 6 and the other equation was 2x minus 3y equal to 12. Now before I use the graphical method, you know that we will need a table to be made for the solution of the graphical method. That is, we will need points to show it on the graph. So now let us make that points first. So here I am making a box having different values of x and y. I am taking basically 3 values, and on this side also I am taking 3 values of x and y. We can get it by 2 values also, that is pair of 2 values I can get the line segment, but I am taking then also for my care 3 lines. So for both we are taking 3. Now see, the first equation was x plus 3y equal to 6. So if I make 3y alone, so it becomes 6 minus x. And now I want to get y alone, so y will be 6 minus x upon 3. Now I have to put x such values that I get different values of y. So first I am putting see, I will be using 3 values of x, 0, 3 and 6. So let us check that what y will be. X equal to 0. So y will be 6 minus 0 upon 3. So that will be 6 by 3, that is 2. So I got y2. Now when I put x equal to 3, y will be 6 minus 3 upon 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3 upon 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And when I put x equal to 6, y will be 6 minus 6 upon 3. So 6 minus 6 is 0 by 3, which will be 0. And same way I am doing for the second equation also. So here also I am making 3y alone. So I will get the equation 2x minus 12. Here also I am taking the same values, 0, 3 and 6. Now y will be 2x minus 12 upon 3. Now same way I am taking first x as 0. So y I will get as 2 into 0 minus 12 by 3. So that will be minus 12 by 3. So that is minus 4. So I got 0 and minus 4 first point. Now when I take x equal to 3, so y equal to 2 into 3 minus 12 upon 3. So that will be 6 minus 12 upon 3, that is minus 6 by 3. So that will be minus 2. So minus 2. If I am taking x equal to 6, y equal to 2 into 6 minus 12 by 3. So this will be 12 minus 12 upon 3. So 0 by 3. So that is 0. So now I got all the 3 points of both the sides. So now I need to make the graph for them. So to make graph, I will need x and y axis both. See, I am taking, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my positive y-axis. This will be my negative y-axis. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and minus 6. This will be my positive x-axis. And this will be my negative x-axis. So here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And on this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for the first line, I am taking the points with black ink. So first point was 0, 2. So 0 means first will be x. So x is 0 and y is 2. So that point will be here. So I will be marking this with black. Then the second point was 3, 1. So 3, 1 will come here. And the third point was 6, 0. So it came here. Now I will be joining all the 3 points with a straight line using scale. And this equation I will be giving name x plus 3y equal to 6. Now for second one, I am changing the color of my pen so that you can understand easily. So now I have changed my color of the pen. Now the first point was 0, minus 4. So 0 comma minus 4, that is x is 0, y is minus 4. So that point will be this one. Then the second point was 3 comma minus 2. So x is 3 and this is minus 2. So here. And the third one 6 comma 0. So exactly the same point. Now I will be joining them also with a straight line using scale. And this equation name I will be giving as 2x minus 3y equal to 12. So both the lines have touched exactly at this point, that is 6 comma 0. X-axis is 6 and y-axis is 0. So I can say the solution point is 6 comma 0. Now the next, with the graph we will be doing one more point, that is types of solutions on graph. So see, types of solution on graph. So basically there are three patterns for this. See, possible patterns. So let us first write the general form of the pair of linear equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now here I will be using the coefficients and constants to find out which pattern it is. The first one is, see, first I am drawing the how it will look and then I will explain you. So suppose any two lines are cutting at one point on the graph. So at this point they are cutting. So we can say exactly one solution, because I can't say they cut at more than one solution or more than one point the two lines cut each other. It is not possible straight lines cut each other. So this will be, now let me change the pen color again because this point is important. So we write it as consistent. Sorry. So this patterns of lines are called consistent pair of linear equations. And this will be possible when a1 upon a2 will not be equal to b1 upon b2. Now, second pair of lines is called as consistent lines. So let me show how they will look first. See, this is the first line on the graph and the second line will exactly come on the first line. That is, at all the points they are touching each other. So I can say infinitely many solutions will be there. Then consistent pair of linear equations it is when a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2. That means if suppose first line is x plus y plus c1 equal to 0, so I can say second line will be 2x plus 2y plus 2c1 equal to 0. That means exactly they are same but only the powers are changing, or I am multiplying that line with 2, 3, 4 like that. The third pattern of lines are called parallel lines. Let us see how they will look. See, parallel means by the name you can identify that both are at equal distance. So here I can show it like this. See, this is first line. Now this is second line, exactly at equal distance. So here both the lines never meet. So I won't have no solution. I won't get any solution for that. That is, they won't meet at all. Now, if I talk about consistent and inconsistent, so it will be inconsistent. Pair of linear equation, and here when a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2, but it is not equal to c1 upon c2. Now, second method of solution of linear equations is substitution method. So, let me take the same equations again, that were x plus 3y equal to 6. This I am giving as equation 1. And the second is 2x minus 3y equal to 12. Now, substitution means either I have to change x in the form of y, or I have to completely substitute one variable. That is, either I have to substitute x or substitute y in the form of other. So let us understand that. Now, taking equation 1 and solving for x. So see, it will be easy because x is alone, so I can take it on one side. So this will be 6 minus 3y. Now this equation I will be giving as number 3. Now what I have to do, I have to put equation 3 in equation 2. So putting equation 3 in equation 2. So instead of x, I will be putting 6 minus 3y minus 3y equal to 12. So now this became 2 6 are 12, and 2 into minus 3y will be minus 6y minus 3y equal to 12. Now both sides 12 is there, so I can cut them. So I can say minus 9y equal to 0. So y will be 0 upon minus 9. So y equal to 0. Now this value I have to put it in equation 3. So let me take, now putting y equal to 0 in equation 3, that was x equal to 6 minus 3y. So x equal to 6 minus 3 into 0. In place of y I put 0. So x equal to 6 minus 0. So x equal to 6. So I can say therefore solution x comma y will be equal to 6 comma. Now moving to the third method of solution of linear equations, that is elimination method. See, out of the three methods, this is the most easiest method. Elimination method. Eliminate means to destroy one of them, or completely remove it, or completely cut it out. So that method is called as elimination method. See, this I can do it in two ways. So both the ways I will be showing you. 3x plus 4y equal to 10. This is first equation. 2x minus 2y equal to 2. That is second equation. I have taken some other equations so that you don't feel the same equations I have solved. Now see, the first method says I remove x always. right? So for doing that, what I will do, I will need to make x equal in both the equation. So to make x equal for the first and the second equation, see, first equation I will need to multiply with 2 and second equation with 3, so that both will become 6x. So I can say 2 multiplied by 1 implies 6x plus. Now 2 I will multiply with all the elements. So 2 4s are 8y equal to 2 10s are 20. And second equation I am multiplying with 3. So that will give me 3 2s are 6x minus 6y equal to 4. Now I can't cut them directly. So to cut, I need to change their signs. So I am subtracting the second equation from the first one. So I have changed the sign, now I am adding them. So see, 8 plus 6, 14y, 20 minus 4, that will be 14. So I got y equal to 1. Now this y equal to 1, I will put it in any of the equation. So putting y equal to 1 in equation 1. So what I will get, 3x plus 4 into 1 equal to 10. So 3x equal to 10 minus 4. So 3x equal to 6. So x equal to 6 by 3. So that will be 2. So therefore I can say a solution x comma y equal to 2 comma 1. Now I told you this I will show you with two methods. So let us discuss the second method. Now again I am writing the same equations. See, 3x plus 4y equal to 10. This was my first equation, and my second equation was 2x minus 2y equal to 2. So this was my second equation. So now I am directly trying to solve them. How? Okay, instead of x, see, if you see carefully, y is having different signs. In one it is plus, in one it is minus. So it will be easy if I make y common or y same. So to do that, see, in the first equation I am having plus 4, in the second equation I am having minus 2. So if second equation I multiply with 2 and first equation with 1. So 1 multiplied by first equation gives me 3x plus 4y equal to 10. And second equation multiplied by 2 gives me 4x minus 4y equal to 4. Now directly I am adding, because here already y is having plus and minus different sign. So I am not changing the signs, but directly I am adding. So see, plus 4y and minus 4y gets cancelled. So 3x plus 4x will be 7x equal to 10 plus 4 is 14. So I can say x will be 14 upon 7, that is x equal to 2. Now I got value of x as 2. Now putting this in the first equation, putting x equal to 2 in equation 1. So 3 into 2 plus 4y equal to 10. So 6 plus 4y equal to 10. So 4y equal to 10 minus 6. So 4y equal to 4. So therefore I can say, if I solve this more, I can say y will be 4 by 4, that is 1. So therefore y equal to 1. So therefore solution set is x comma y equal to 2 comma 1. So whichever way I did, I got the same solution. So both the methods I can use here to get my solutions.